Episode 2, I genuinely like actually quit. I quit at like the end of episode 2. I was like, I can't do this. I'm not doing this anymore.
Oh, listen, I would love to know where your mind is at right now, lovely. How are you feeling after watching that episode back last night?
I feel so, so great. I mean, because I knew what my headspace was like that entire episode, to be quite honest, and it was not the best. That whole episode, I was doing it knowing like the writing's on the wall. I could have like Viola Davis like in my ear coaching me, be like, okay, babe, so you need to do this and then do that. And like I was like, I'm still probably gonna like be in the bottom for like the thing anyways. At this point, girl, just do whatever. So I was feeling like very, very down. But I'm quite happy that it wasn't really showcased as much. Because like one of my worst things is that I hate seeing myself be sad. And yeah, like I
No.
think I'm happy. I left the show just like as bubbly and just like as true to myself as I am. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Okay, okay, bye. Skip off.
It's true what you said though, like you came across so well and we did warm to you so quickly in the time you were there. Even though you came
Yeah.
across so positive and lovable, what were those moments like? Where was your headspace at that time?
I remember episode 1 was really, really brutal for me. Even like, before like, you even like got to critiques, like a lot of stuff was already happening. And then episode 2, there was even some more shenanigans and things happening. And it just felt like everything was just like being thrown against me. And I was like, I'm trying to like rise above it. And it's just like I can't. I think I can say this because like it's in gay times. Like episode 2, I genuinely like actually quit. To you, I was like, I can't do this. I'm not doing this anymore because I'm like, I just don't want it. If this is like what I have to do and this is what I have to like deal with, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. Then I was like talking to people and they're like, no, like, stay, like, we love you so much and you're fab and you're this and you're that. And well, I didn't say I wasn't fab. I'm just saying that I'm going through it. Like, hello, let's not get it twisted now. Let's not get crazy. I've never really been someone to like really deal with like really like troubles with my mental health or anything like that. Like I've always had like a pretty good like joie de vivre, just like good like mental like mindset and everything. I could feel myself really becoming like getting to a place that like it's just not what I want to be, and like I never want to be in a dark place kind of vibe. The episode that happened, it was right before like a day off, so it was like okay, have the day off, sit with everything, and if you still feel like you want to leave, you can leave. I actually just kind of forgot to like to follow up with them. I was like, oh well, I guess I'm doing the next episode, so
Well, thank God you did. Otherwise, we wouldn't have got to have
yeah.
more of you,
Yeah, like
of
I'm happy
course.
I didn't like quit. Because there were many times I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave. And I was like, I'm happy because I'm like, if I left, then like there would have been no like Viola moment. There would have been no
Right.
Nyongbella and the girls. There would have been no da.
Fans are very upset to see you go. And I think I saw a tweet, I think it was like last night or this morning. Someone was like, the mistreatment of Nyongbella needs to be studied. They
Yeah.
genuinely did her so dirty on the show. Do you
Well, I
agree with
mean,
this like statement?
I take it all in stride. I mean, there's some comments that I see that I'm like, okay, girl, I get it. You love me, but I think we're being a bit crazy now. I saw one of the girls be like, I loved her hometown look. Her hometown look was great. I was like, babes, no, 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 no. The hometown look was and like it's okay to admit all of our faves have our bad days. Even Beyonce has her bad days, okay? She has her bad moments. When the girls like, oh no, 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 you just don't get it. Because I said it as a joke or like on a live. I was like, you guys just don't get it. Like the look is like it's bad and it's like deconstructed and like ugly looking. Because it's like I'm representing like the London economy, like that's destroyed, impoverished. That's why my look is so bad. You guys don't get it. She's cerebral. And I'm like, no, girl, I'm just making a story to fit the narrative. Like it was bad. It's okay. So
Listen,
like
the girls
someone
that get it, get it. It was a political
exactly.
message.
I'm just so like immensely grateful. Like it wasn't anything that I expected. I was not thinking that, I'd come off the show and be like super lovable or like, I'd have like so much fanfare about me. And it's like I would see like like people like would progress and be like, I don't know about this one, episode 1, but episode 2 she sold me. Or like I was sure about her episode 1, episode 2, but episode 3 I'm sold. I love. So it's been like
Yes.
it's been great all around.
Yeah, I think it was at the start of last night's episode, you mentioned something about how your sisters on the season were kind of like seeing you in the background, or you felt like that was the kind of way.
I think, and it's not like in a malicious sense. I think it's just like a
Mm.
practical sense, you know what I mean? Like we're just human beings, like we do things like that. Right from the get-go, like everyone kind of had like a different vibe. It was like, oh, this person's this person's this. And it was like to me, like, she's just so cute. She's just so fun. And I'm like, I love that, but I'm also like, no, guys, like, I'm here too. Like, so like that's an element of it for sure. And I can't blame them for that because it's kind of like if there's this girl who's trying to be all like, I'm big and bad, I'm confident, I'm this, like I'm a threat. everybody needs to be scared of me. And I'm like, well, you've been in the bottom like 5 times. Like, we don't see you.
There's more
Let's
to it, of course. But
exactly like
you
I'm
showed
not
that
the
though. You did show that in your
yeah.
time there. And especially, oh my God, let me say, especially when you were lip syncing, like, hello, you gave us
Uh,
so many iconic moments. What was that like watching it back? Did you think the judges
yeah.
made the right decision? Or were you thinking, I should have stayed after that?
Oh no 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 no! Please 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 no! I mean personally I was very glad to leave one. At that point in the competition, I was like, if I won the lip sync, I'd have been like, you know what, I'm happy I won. However, give it to this girl. 'Cause I don't want to be there. But also with that as well, I feel like I've showcased through most of my tricks and whatever. Like even though I'm not lip syncing in my own style, like I'm more showgirl burlesque, like the feathers, the fans, the like
Yeah.
the posing, the opulence. That's more my vibe. The Von Dutch one, which if preferably we would not talk about, but it was like, I guess it was more. I don't know what that was. It was something. We all witnessed it. It was something. Then like the second one, like the Sound of the Underground is a bit more like, I guess like naughty, sexy, but kind of like dancey. And then like Pearls is a bit more like almost like whimsy, fun, dancey kind of vibe. I think it was the right call. I think, like Silllexa is so amazing. And I feel like, like she has like so many amazing things to show. Not that I didn't, but I just think like I did not have the mental fortitude to like give anymore.
Right.
They're saying that I'm great, but I'm not that great compared to everyone else. It's just like I don't think I have it in me to do anymore. Because I was like, okay, what's the next episode going to be like? The freaking Snatch Game? And it's like, not that I don't think I could do good in the Snatch Game, but it's just like,
It's a lot. I mean, they call it a
literally, like,
pressure cooker for a reason. And I
yeah,
respect the fact that you can see and feel, when you're kind of done with something and looking after your own mental health, even in that way. And you
it was,
mentioned it, not me, about the Snatch Game, Nyongbella. Of course, I want to know, who are you
yeah.
going to play? Did you have a good
Okay,
plan?
my first option was Rachel Dolezal.
Oh my
Like,
God.
I know. I have like my little mini mayonnaise jar. That's gonna be like I keep hot sauce in my bag, and it's just like the mayonnaise. So that's like my main choice. My second choice, if they didn't like Richard Dolezal, was gonna be like Fran Drescher. I had just like recently been watching The Nanny, and I was like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
obsessed. So I was like, oh, I want to do like Fran Fine. I was like, I have the workroom looks for it, so like I already have that outfit. So I was like, I
That
can
would have been
make
so
it work.
good. I'm so gutted by our Rob Snatch games, honestly. It's not fair. I would have
Yeah,
loved to have seen that either way. I'm going to do a little game with you. Are you ready for this?
yeah.
I'll explain it, of
I
course.
love a good game.
So I'm going to serve you a category, and you're going to tell me which of your Series 7 sisters you'd like to steal that from. We're kicking it off with wardrobe. So which of your sisters' looks would you like to steal?
I'm gonna say either Sally or Bonnie.
Good
Yeah,
choice.
Sally or
Okay,
Bonnie. They're
okay.
like Bonnie is like so mature. Like I'm a little too like I don't like young and perky. I think to wear like the stuff that Bonnie wears. Give me like a couple more years. I feel like I could see myself being very grand dame in that sense.
Yeah.
I say
I
that with
see
all
that.
due respect. And like Sally is so like kiki fun, but like it still like scratches a part of my brain that like I can see for myself as well.
I like that. A little mix of both. I think would look amazing on you,
Yeah.
actually. Next category is lip sync. Not that I think you need to steal any of these, but which queen's lip sync skills would you like to steal?
Oh no, I definitely could because I could learn a word or two for a lip sync. So if it's like just dancing, give me Paige all day.
Mm,
If it's like stage presence, like Burns has like impeccable stage presence. I feel like she knows how to like. She's not gonna give you like the splits and tricks and stuff like that, like too much, but like she knows how to like do it in such a way that it just like draws you in.
strong choices. I like them all, to be honest. Right, next one is comedy. Okay, so which queen's jokes would you like to steal?
Again, Bonnie for sure. Like Bonnie is
Mm.
just she's so quick, she's so sharp, and she's just so funny. And like she would have me like dying of laughter on set. Like she would say things I'm like, what about? Like stop. But like oh, I love Bonnie so much.
Right, the last one is shade, and I will say, last week Viola said she'd steal shade from you. So,
I don't know. Apparently I'm a shady lady. I don't
oh.
know. I get in that confessional chair and things just happen. I don't know. It possesses probably Catherine. Like Catherine she's so goddamn
Right.
shady,
She's also
honestly.
saying it all in the confessionals and then to people's faces, to be fair. She does it all. Let's keep
Yeah.
it real. She does. This is another segment,
Okay.
I'm Bella,
Oh,
and this is one
okay.
of my favorites. It's called Drag It Forward. And this is
Yeah.
your opportunity to nominate one fellow queen or king or drag performer that you love in your life that you would love to see on the next season of Drag Race UK.
Okay. I mean, well, to be honest, my main wish and desire, give me more trans girls, give me more trans boys, give me more Black queens. Give me more
Yeah.
Asian queens. Give me South Asian queens. Let's talk about that. Names that come off the top of my head, so forgive me if I like forget any names. Nicole Pellegrino, Coco Licious, Coco Couture, Soraya Marshall, Mega Mia Gemini, Patricia Kwan. I want to see like the trans girls. I think I've run my course. I think you said one name, I've given like five. So I'm
Honestly, yeah, let's just have a whole series of like trans icons because there are so many
yeah,
and they are drag. They made drag. They, that's why we have drag. I mean, hello. They're making
yeah.
us enjoy it more than anything. First of all, well done for just the beautiful person that you came across on the show and making everyone proud. But how was that experience to kind of be carrying the flags and, having that representation on TV?
I mean, honestly, it's such like an honor and a privilege to be in a position where it's like you can represent for a community and just like pray for us. Like I'm doing the best that I can to showcase my people and like the best of light. And I hope I showcase blackness in the best way that I know how. And I hope I showcase transness in the best way that I know how. And I hope other people can see me on the show and I feel empowered to like either do this show or do another show or just live authentically as themselves or just like go for what they want.
Honestly, I want to know what's coming up for you, my lovely. What's exciting for you in the year ahead? And also, I'd love you to shout out your GoFundMe because I saw that this morning and I'd love everyone to hear about it as well.
Okay, so things are up for me in the future. Everything's happening. Everything's happening. I'm trying to be everywhere and anywhere. I'm trying to be like the Molly Mayo Drag Race. I'm trying to get like the PLT deal, the Vinted deal, the
Oh,
ASOS
yeah.
deal. Trying to become like creative director or some stuff. Like I'm trying to do everything. So I'm putting in like this. I'm sowing the seeds and I'm doing all the work for that now. And the GoFundMe is actually yes. I literally set up the GoFundMe like yesterday because one of my friends was like, "You need to set up a GoFundMe." I'm not like the kind of person. I don't like being vulnerable. I don't like really showing like displays of weakness. I think you can kind of see it on the show. Like even in like the episode that I'm crying, I'm like, you have like Taylor's just like fully like boohoo crying and is like sobbing and like sliding down chairs. I'm just there like this is saddening, I guess.
She's cutesy about it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, well, I'm still on camera. I'm not gonna get crazy. Like, come on now. Yeah, I'm not like the best at being vulnerable, like being open, like with my emotions and stuff like that. So I was like, I don't really want to have like a GoFundMe because I don't want to like seem weak. And then my friend was like, it's not about that. There are people who are willing to help or people who would like to help you. And it's like, if they can, then why stop them? So, I
Exactly.
set up the GoFundMe for my transition fund to just help me feel more at peace and just happier within my body because that was also like a hesitation that I had with being on the show. Because obviously when I did the show, like I hadn't started medically transitioning. Like I was on hormones. I pretty much just like trans like socially, pretty much. So it was kind of like I was very apprehensive. I was like, I don't want to be perceived a certain way. Have people like make comments on my body or have comments on this, that, and the third. So I was like, oh, I don't know if should I wait until like I'm a bit more like steady and set in my transness before I go on the show? 'Cause I also don't want people thinking I'm like not really trans because you always get that as well. So it's like, oh, do I not? Do I? And I was like, well, at the end of the day, I'm just gonna do the show, so we'll see what happens. I mean, girl, RuPaul's old as hell. Like before I know she could die, so I'm like, do the show now while she's still alive, and then you know what I mean?
You got in there in time. You got in there in time.
Exactly.
I'm
I'm like,
so glad
let
you did
me.
it when you did because we saw what we
Exactly.
saw. You were iconic. We fell in
That
love
was
with
the
you.
thing.
And yeah, I'll repeat what Nyongbella said. But if you love and support her, which we all do, and you can, of course, go to her GoFundMe. You can find it on her socials to support her there in any way that you can. But you really
It's in the
are a
bio.
delight. I'm so glad I got
Oh,
this time with you and that I got to see you on the
thank you so
show.
much.
We really do love
Oh,
you and we'll support you all the way, my lovely. And make sure to join us next week. We'll be talking to another fabulous queen right here on Off the Runway. So we'll see you then.